I'm Chandra Pulmarsetti. Professionally, I'm an IT engineer, computer scientist. Then grew up in the ranks to start to be in executive roles in large companies in IT, information technology industry, and then had started my own software companies and then had successful exits of that. So I had a personally very satisfying career. And then most recently, I've taken full time to service at this point. And I'm sure a little while later, I might look at putting back the technology that I know into work again. Parallel to that, I've learned meditation about 21 years ago in the year 99 from my younger brother, Dr. G.K. Gopalakrishna. And then very soon I've met a great master, Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, founder of Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement. And from after that, ever since I learned meditation, it took me some time to actually get into the depth of meditation, but ever since I learned meditation, I have understood that in the last 20 years that meditation gives us quote unquote everything. When we say everything is everything, there is no exception. As we understand the depths of the meditation, as we practice it, then we will recognize that meditation provides us and enables us to gain whatever that we may wish to have in our life. At a brief level, meditation is significantly enhancing a physical quotient, intellectual quotient, emotional quotient, spiritual quotient, social quotient. In Padma Shri Karthikeyan's words, it is helping us gain the complete health in all dimensions. And that's ever since I understood meditation, I did not leave, and then I used to practice and then also jumped into doing service in Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement. And that's where I've been part and parcel of being in Bangalore in establishing this wonderful and very energetic international meditation center called Pyramid Valley International in Bangalore, south of Bangalore, where more than 300,000 visitors annually come and then learn free meditation, and they transform themselves, they transform their lives. Then I continued my service into several other projects, including a beautiful little meditation center called Soul Trends Meditation Center in Bangalore, and then continued to work with Patriji and several other masters in enhancing my knowledge. And then most recently, about 5 years ago, when I came across this great quantum physics principles that we are less matter, more energy. The meditation process always that I've been practicing has been very scientific. But then ever since about 5 years ago, when I came across this principle, then I also came across some great teachers who've been teaching and they were trying to bridge the gap between the Vedic sciences of meditation, of what happens in meditation, by actual science in the concepts, in the combination of quantum physics, neuroscience, epigenetics, and then various other science faculties. So I did some study and research into that to see what is happening in meditation, because many times when we see many masters and then there are a lot of followers and they are following, they are meditating, they say they transform. I also was one of them. And so we tried to understand a bit of science, and I said, maybe the more we understand the science, maybe we understand in scientific terms, the more we will accept it, and then we'll be able to more we can experience it, and then we become of it. And so ever since I've understood that, along with my service work in spreading meditation and supporting meditation activities, so I started teaching. And I've started teaching to the business leaders, employees, professionals outside too. It's a great opportunity. It's a great privilege for me and a set of volunteers, a lot of us together here from Pyramid Valley, from Soul Trends, to be doing this program for all of you. And we are very blessed to have you, so many distinguished as well as friends and professionals, leaders from various walks of life. So we feel very blessed to have you and then provide the opportunity for us to share what we know. We'll start this session by taking none other than Karthikeyan sir, because this is a session, while we termed it, for leaders and professionals, organizational and business leaders and professionals. Now, does not mean the principles of meditation apply to everybody. So naturally, it is applying to the spouses, it's applying to the children, it is to anyone who is aspiring to be a leader, and then anyone who is already a leader. So including a housewife, he is a CEO or a leader. So like that, so everyone is that way in our lives. And so, but however, since we have a focus. So I would like Karthikeyan sir and SUB sir to give their inaugural messages, and then we'll start out. Karthikeyan sir.
Good morning to all of you. Welcome to all the participants. And amazing to see the response. In less than 24 hours after the invitation or intimation went out, there have been over 1,000 registrations. That's very remarkable. That shows, how many of us are really keen on improving our health, all-round health. Well, most of us are not used to be ready by 6 o'clock in the morning. We make it up, but we are not ready. That's why I see about over 500 people I can see already they're there. These days, the only solution, remedy is improving our own immunity, individual immunity. We don't know from where it came. The whole world is searching for a remedy, and more and more frightening reports are coming. There's nothing to be frightened. But the way this morning's TV I saw, they say some new types of virulent virus attacks even the brain and whatever it is. But what is in our hands is improving our own immunity. As Chandra said, health is not just being freedom from hospital. Health is enthusiasm to be working, enthusiasm to relate to each other with warmth, and that isn't that even we all know, most of you are more aware of these things than myself. Our bodies carry a lot of virus, including cancer cells, but they dominate only when our immunity goes down. So the one thing it is in our hand totally, can't blame anybody, is improving our own health, our own immunity, eating the right food, right type of livelihood, right thoughts, right yoga. Yoga, of course, for the physical health. Pranayama and meditation, this affects the respiratory system first. So developing our own, strengthening our own respiratory system by pranayama and then meditation. So this program combines breathing, simple breathing and meditation. That way it enhances your immunity. Once our mind, physical health are improved, then you can resist anything. We have seen this virus, or for that matter, any infection doesn't affect everybody in a community or even in the family. So, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome to all of you, and thank you. You have taken our invitation seriously, and I don't lend my name easily to anything unless I'm convinced. This process I'm convinced about. So, without any hesitation, myself and Leslie, we've allowed our name to be involved in this. But it's not just hearing or learning one or two. I want you to be regular. You will get used to it. Few days it was difficult, but thereafter you become automatically, you get about 5 or 5:30, you'll be here by 6 o'clock. Whether you have faith in it or not is left to you, but it's good to have faith. But at least don't come with a negative feeling. Then it doesn't work at all. Either keep an open mind. Better to have a positive mind. You are going to spend 90 minutes of your valuable time every day for the next 40 days. Better to believe in what you are going to do. Then that makes the program process much more effective. And I would only say welcome to all of you. You do advise others also to join, because we have said that you can join anytime and have a maximum benefit. You will see how professionally this is being done by Mr. Chandra Shekhar and his team of dedicated. Welcome to all of you. Wish you all good health. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir. That means a lot for us, Karthikeyan sir. And your time and your guidance and your coaching has been so crucial for us in improving and what we do. Sir, SVB sir.
Good morning to all the participants and also my greetings to all of you. At the instance of Sri Karthikeyan, I joined the last program of 40 days course ending on 19th June. What a great science. I only feel that I should have gone into the course some 20, 30 years back. Then certainly my life would have been much better than what it is today. That's what I want to say. About meditation, not only Mr. Chandra is going to talk to you, there are many experts like Dr. Newton, Mr. Sven Daga, Miss Williams of IBM, and there are many other scholars who are going to share their experience about the meditation course. And more particularly for the students, it is going to be very useful because it will increase the memory power, their analytical skill. More than that, the behavioral attitude will have quite a good change that will be very useful for them to become a good citizen. And it not only it helps to improve the mental health, but also physical health. In course of the course of 40 days, what you should have the intent. Yes, I will pursue it. Maybe to start with 3-4 days, you may find it difficult, but after that, you will see that you will enjoy the meditation. This 1.5 or 90 minutes duration. You will really just go just like that. You will really enjoy that, and after that, the 40 days course, then there will be a visualization and course there. By going that, you will certainly be able to achieve whatever you want, whatever you think. So that is going to be the benefit. And I'm sure I talked to some other friends who all joined, I think, in this course. You will really get benefited by undergoing this course for these 40 days. And I wish all of you to enjoy this course. And as rightly said by Mr. Karthikeyan, you should not just leave it, you should continue. That is why the course duration has been made 40 days. So ultimately, you will end up with a great science being taught to you by Mr. Chandra. And Mr. Chandra's way of dealing the whole matter is so fascinating. You will, in course of time, will understand that you have undergone a good course. With these few words, I again welcome all the participants. Thank you, Mr. Chandra.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, SVB sir. That endorsement of what we are doing definitely is special to us, very dear to us. We've learned a lot during your presence during the last 6 weeks and more, now more than 2 months. I think to be true leaders, it means we can, just by observing you and observing Karthikeyan sir, we can learn that one can be that humble, at the same time one can be very, as a great hungry student, at the same time wanting to serve others and constantly add value every minute that you want to give to others and inspire others. I think many qualities we learned, so thank you so much. And we'll take it from here. And I'm certain that many other senior leaders may be there. And during the program, we will learn from you, and we'll get to know you more. And why 6 weeks? The research says anywhere between 6 to 10 weeks, we can make something a habit. So many a times when we practice, learn something, and then we do it for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and then it drops. So we wanted to see that we do go through a 6 weeks at a minimum. And through meditation research that we've done, where hundreds and thousands of people in Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement are practicing meditation, after 40 days, usually, then we are seeing a tremendous amount of results. In fact, there is a time acceleration happening that during the last 2-3 programs that we've done, what we've seen is that in 3 weeks, we are seeing significant results. In 3 weeks, we are seeing significant results where people are saying that we are able to, say, start healing ourselves or already solved certain health conditions. And we certainly, our emotions have gotten significantly better. And so we're able to have better conversations, better dialogues, better interactions with people in building relationships. Then in about 6 weeks, we are seeing that people are saying is our thought process changed, and we have a lot more confidence in the way we handle life. And when we understand the science behind, like the quantum physics, which is fundamentally saying that there is an unlimited potential in each and every one of us. And so we understand the science behind, and then how is this whole manifestation happening? When we listen, when we heard again and again in our scriptures, Yad Bhavam Tad Bhavati, is that mere statement, or does it have backing to say that, yes, what I think and what I feel is what is getting manifested, getting created in outer reality? How is it then many leaders perhaps did not know the underlying meaning, but some of them would have known, but many leaders did not know. But however, they always carried a great thought and a great intent and a great feeling, no matter what their circumstance in life is. So then they're able to move forward, and then tremendously make a difference to the communities, to themselves, and to the societies. So meditation is a science. This simple technique that we're going to practice very shortly is a beautiful science of understanding ourselves, knowing ourselves deeply. As we progress in these 4 weeks, and then we understand those quotients, physical aspect, what exactly happens, what is stress? We've heard, and the medical doctors attribute more than 90% of various conditions, body health conditions, to stress. So what is stress? How exactly stress is playing a role in having ill health or poor health? So what is the link between that and the neuroscience way of understanding the thoughts and our feelings, and then how is stress, and then how is that causing our body to have ill health? And the moment we understand, and the moment we practice meditation, then we are able to come out of completely get over the stress, and then bring back that immunity. So we'll understand about the physical quotient, how meditation is improving the physical quotient. And then when we understand the power of thought and the whole manifestation principles of the thought and feeling, and then how do I extend the thought and feeling to a continuous period of time to actually create things that we're looking for in our life. So become healthy, become very energetic, develop that great performance. Many people have said that, look, I've started performing so well. Personally, I have gained, after took to the practice, I've gained about 4 to 5 hours of time in my life in every day. So immediately you will gain a lot of time. We go away from unwanted thoughts, unwanted deeds, unwanted talking, because meditation is bringing us self-awareness. It's bringing us self-awareness to be able to be in the present moment by default. And so we immediately gain that immense amount of time. And so meditation is going to be a great asset in seeing that we can actually gain that extra time, increase our energy to be able to carry ourselves throughout the day, whatever maybe it is, how many hours it is. We know that we are performing for a week, 2 weeks. We all have done that in our lives. We will go for any number of hours and then do it. Then if we can understand that, hey, what is it propelling us in a challenging task to do it for 2 weeks, then we can easily do it. If you know the science behind it, then we can extend it throughout in our lifetime. So that's in increasing the performance, increasing our powers to manifest things the way we wanted. And then being able to, relationships wise, extend it, because at the end of the day, the most simplest thing and then side benefit meditation is giving is that we become very self-aware and self-expressive, self-regulative. And as a result, we have tremendous, beautiful relationships. And then finally, we will also understand through these sciences that the more we want to achieve, the more happiness is truly connected to becoming one with everybody. The more we extend and then drop the differences, high in the energy field, Aham Brahmasmi is what we learned through our Vedic sciences. Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi. And the same thing is now corroborated by the quantum physics too, is saying that with all that energy, in the energy field where we withdraw our attention off the matter, then we become what we truly are. We are energy, and then we're all connected. We're all connected, we become one. There is no separation in the energy field when we look ourselves as energy. So we connected. When we go ourselves into higher emotions of love, gratitude, compassion, then that's the time we are forgetting our differences, we're becoming one with everybody. Everything, however, is very connected based on this quantum physics principle that we've learned, that there is infinite energy out there. We are that infinite energy. Because we are less matter, more energy. We are 99.99% energy, 0.01% matter. And at energy, we are connected. And observation collapses the possibility. That means observation is our thought and feelings collapse the possibility into the outer reality. So we'll extend that concept to understand. So when we understand that every situation that we're drawing in our life is adbhavam tadbhavati, as it is heard in our lives through our Vedic principles, is corroborated and said, our observation collapses that possibility. So that means without any exception, whatever we're experiencing in our life, good or bad, good people, not so good people, whatever may be, but we'll explore. Everything is, that's what science is saying. Then we can experiment. So science is saying that what we're experiencing is being attracted by us. Maybe today's thoughts, maybe a set of deep thoughts that are as formed as a belief and a perception, or maybe things that are carried over from lifetimes. So anyone can practice it. There's no invocation of any god or any chanting or any mantras, and it's not there. And it is purely a scientific process of going into ourselves. Okay, dear friends and masters, we've done meditation. Okay, dear friends and masters, we've done meditation for about 30 minutes today. First days, I just wanted to get us to feel what it is, and we're going to increase this to about 45 minutes is what we practice every day, and sometimes longer as we go along and as we increase our practice. And in meditation, when we are going into this thoughtless state, we stay witness. We just become aware of that emptiness and we stay witness. And when we stay witness, and we certainly may have experience, we may experience many things. We experience energy. Many times we experience lightness in the body initially. If somebody has experienced very lightness in the body or heaviness in the body, your body may be swaying, swinging forward, backward, head becoming heavy, lighter. Some might have seen visions, colors, some sensations here. Some people might have felt hands, fingers not existing, or they felt like floating. And of course, if at a minimum, many of us could feel peaceful, relaxed. There are various experiences of meditation, which we'll talk about tomorrow. A little more deeper about what happens in meditation, what is and what's not meditation, so that we get clarity. And the experiences that we may gain in meditation, and then how do we understand them to an extent. So we'll cover all of that tomorrow. And we'll certainly do a little longer session tomorrow, and then we'll increase it. In the first 1 week, we're going to increase it to long enough that every day it supports us. And then we make this habit by the time we finish our 6 weeks of effort. And we have beautiful set of practitioners, leaders, meditators, long-term meditators who are there to support us in this journey. While meditation is one aspect, reading books and expanding our knowledge is another important aspect that we will learn as we go along, because we constantly expand our knowledge and wisdom. So we'll be posting several resources and links about it during the 6 weeks of our journey. And also during the 6 weeks, we have planned several business leaders who made meditation an integral part of their life to come and speak to us. And every Sunday they come and then speak and share their experience, how meditation is helping in the daily life. In the same way, we'll also have some professionals come forward and then share their experience on every Thursday. So we planned a lot, and I'll cover that tomorrow, the weekly schedule of what we're going to have. And so we'll meet back again, dear friends, at India time. And those of you dialing in from outside India, thank you so much for taking the time. We will definitely be, whatever the limit that we hit in, we'll definitely get this sorted out. So we'll have the Facebook live, and then we're looking to get to YouTube live so that there is no ever limit. But we'll join in this session so that we can engage with each other, right, as much as possible. But otherwise, if there's a challenge in Zoom, then we can certainly, we'll publish the links back again. Thank you. Hi, Lawrence.
Hey, Chandra. This is Laurence here from New York. It's 10 p.m. So that's good timing. I couldn't join the beginning, but I catch up with all of you during the meditation. So I could get 40 minutes of it. And that's perfect timing to end the day.
Thank you. Thank you, Lawrence, for taking this time. That's great to always have you with us.
Thank you, Chandra. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, and I did enjoy this session. I'm not totally new to meditation, but it's a wonderful experience. Thank you very much. Actually, this was a time for my regular yoga. I skipped it this morning after a bath and puja. It's a wonderful experience. Thank you very much. I'll continue to participate. Thank you very much.
That's great, sir. Thank you. When we are meditating in a group, and then when we go a little longer, and we will go longer, and the experience will get deeper. So that's great to know that you're already practicing. That means you are adding to the energies of several beginners that are there. I think collectively we're going to make it beautiful for all of us. So thank you all, and thank you so much for joining. And it's an honor and a privilege to be doing this with all of us. Thank you.